thoughts are with the families at Perry High School. Just want them to know that the Hawks are praying for them as they go through this difficult time.
Rutgers Saturday. What have you seen from them this year?
They were really good last
team.
night.
Yeah,
they've been really good a number of times. I thought the Seton Hall game they were tremendous. That was quite a battle, as you would expect, in a state rivalry like that. But I think they got a lot of weapons. You think of Rutgers, you start with Cliff, but Hyatt, I think, is really taking his game to another level. Simpson, been really impressed with him. Of course, Van Die's a transfer. They got Mag back. He got hurt last year. He was really starting to play really well, and then he blew his knee out, unfortunately. And, so he's back. But they've got depth. They've got some new guys that are really contributing. A couple of freshmen that are playing really well. And they're going to play defense.
That said about their defense, the game the other night, they did let the three-point shooter get open a few times. Have you seen, or am I reading into it?
He's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Jameson Battle's pretty good. They lost him a few times, and they tried to clamp down on him as the game went on. But the game was a little bit faster on both ends.
Yeah.
They were really pushing the ball, pushing the tempo as well. They're, I think, in the top 20 and pushing the ball as well as we are. So you always know you're going to get a fight defensively from them, but I think they do have a lot of confidence in their ability to score the ball from a number of different people.
I think you had mentioned after the coming back from Christmas that Price was shooting well in practice. I guess do you feel like that's just him getting more experience, or?
Yeah, and he just needs more minutes. We're trying to play the guys that deserve to play, and it's hard sometimes when you're trying to play essentially 11 guys. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Does it help that you guys have, last year you started 0-3 in conference and you guys rallied? You won, I think, 7-9.
Yeah, we did. It's a tough league, and you really, it sounds cliche, but you really got to go one at a time and just try to prepare for the next one and figure out how to win that game. And obviously if you're losing a couple, which we have, just play better. I think we did some really good things the other night, but we didn't do enough to win. We have to be better. You can't turn the ball over on the road and expect to win. I mean, there's other things too, like we put them on the free throw line too much, like I said, but when it's all said and done, you can't turn the ball over.
The things that Owen's doing, as a freshman, I guess just how does that make you feel about the future of the program, knowing that you have a guy so young?
Yeah, the thing about him, we knew he was a good player, but he's just an incredible person to have in your locker room. Very humble, but smart and competitive and talented. And I think you look at him and say, boy, he's really doing well, but you also can plainly see that there's more in there. And I think that's what, as a coach, and I think as a fan, you get excited about, to know that he's just getting started.
Where do you feel like you can keep pushing him, I guess, to get better?
Yeah, I think the other thing is, think about the other night, we played him 36 minutes. When Ben was in foul trouble, he was really tired a couple times. We, left him in there, and then we eventually went and got him. But he was putting up pretty good numbers, essentially in 20 minutes. And I think it was inevitable that those minutes would keep going up, which they have.
I think I've noticed with Owen, unlike a lot of freshmen, he doesn't seem to get down. Like if something happens bad to him on the court, he just moves on.
He doesn't let it linger too much, and I think that's where the veteran guys keep talking to him.
Okay.
But you're right, he's pretty confident in what he knows he can do. And I think, we talk about, okay, well, you say there's more in there, what does that mean? Like, he can really handle the ball. I mean, he can go off the bounce. You don't think about that too much with 6'10" guys, but the ones that do are in the NBA. So he can go off the bounce. He's got a quick first step. He gets rid of it, when the double team comes. He's got a really good feel. He doesn't seem to rattle. So those are the ones that just keep getting better. Every game that they gain experience, they gain confidence, and they get better.
Tony's starting to play with a lot of consistency on both ends. How important is it to have another guard step up consistently, or do you just need one of the 3 or 4 that play alongside him to do it?
That's the thing. I mean, they all bring different things to the table. They all deserve to play. You know, sometimes say, all right, we're just going to go with one and sit the other 2. I don't like doing that when they don't deserve it. But you know, I think Josh Diggs has really played well in practice, and so has DeSante. And they're, you know, I consider them veteran guys, even though they're only sophomores. They played last year. And of course, Brock has been really good. He doesn't play like a freshman either. He does a few turnovers once in a while. So, well, that's a freshman mistake, but it's more of him being him. He's just an aggressive guy.
Do you have to get Josh to hump a little more?
Yeah, but the thing about him is he's such a winning guy. You know, he's just not going to come in a game and start jacking to try to stay on the floor. He's going to come in and make the right play at both ends. You know, you talk about a guy who's not a mistake guy. He just doesn't make them. He's always where he's supposed to be. He moves the ball and he plays defense and he rebounds and he pushes it. If you play him at the one,